This Sunday, Arsenal ladies meet Bristol Academy in the Women's FA Cup final, a rerun of the 2011 match. In just a few short months since her arrival at Arsenal, new boss Shelley Kerr has led the team to the semi-finals of the Women's Champions League and the FA Cup final.
The expectations at the club, they've reached the semi-finals, and they do that year in, year out, so there is high expectations at the club, but yeah, we're delighted to be in the FA Cup final as well, and like you say, I think out of 12 games we've had, 10 of them have been cup ties, so yeah, it's certainly been a challenge.
Arsenal won that 2011 game 2-0, one of the scorers being Scottish midfielder Kim Little, who's now scored in 3 different FA Cup finals.
I love playing in cup finals. I think it's a great occasion, and hopefully on Sunday the team can play well, and we can get a win. We're so disappointed last year getting knocked out in the semis to Chelsea, but hopefully we've got to the final one step further than we did last season. So hopefully we can use that as motivation in the final. You've
won 11 finals out of the 12 Arsenal ladies have competed in. Do you feel any kind of pressure to maintain that winning momentum now?
I wouldn't call it pressure, but as I say, it's an expectation. Everyone that's associated with women's football expects Arsenal to win. So, there is a degree expectancy that you're going to win things. So, I think overall though we're really looking forward to it.
What keeps the girls hungry to keep pushing on for more silverware here at Arsenal?
Yeah, I think we've won a lot over the years, but I think we still want to win everything. We still want to go out and win every trophy every competition we're in.
Meanwhile, down in Bristol, the academy squad and goalkeeper Siobhan Chamberlain in particular are in relaxed mood ahead of the big game and are looking forward to putting things right after that defeat 2 years ago.
I think last time we were a very inexperienced squad. It was our first cup final. Even though I was quite an experienced player, it was my first cup final as well. And I think with the big crowd, the big stadium, the big occasion, I think we kind of let that get to us, and we didn't really play our game like we knew that we could. And I think this year, with that experience behind us, and we've got a lot more experience within the team as well, I think that'll stand us in good stead.
Corinne, Yorston and Lucy Staniforth even found time to do their own hard-hitting pre-match interviews.
So Corinne, you're known with the Bristol supporters for your song, Corinne, she's always in the gym. Have you been in the gym preparing for this FA Cup final?
Of course I have. I'm always in the gym, as the song says, so nothing's changing up to the FA Cup final. Been training just as hard, if not more, and I feel good and ready to go.
Bristol Academy is certainly hoping they'll be able to rely on the support of their travelling army of fans.
Will the travelling fans play a big part in Bristol's success in the final?
Yeah, our fans are amazing. Every single one of our home games so far this season, the atmosphere has been incredible, and I think our fans are kind of known throughout the country.
We've got five or six coach loads of supporters coming up, and our supporters are always amazing. They sing throughout the games, they have crazy chants about shoes and other random stuff, but they're always great for us, and for us it's like having a 12th player out there.
In fact, the team have gone so far as to produce their own video ahead of the FA Cup final, Shoes Off If You Love Bristol.
There's a couple of Premier League footballers which are in there. You'll have to look it up on YouTube and watch it. I can't give away too much information, but it's definitely worth the watch.
New signing Lucy has certainly proved a hit since her arrival from Lincoln Ladies in 2012, both with the team and the fans.
Your chant that the supporters sing about you at Bristol, it's about the length of your shorts, something along the lines of short shorts. Do you think this is appropriate? Do you like the chant?
Do you know what? It's so bad as well, because it's my under-17 Centre of Excellence team that sing the song. I think they're just trying to give me some stick, but I don't mind the length of my shorts. If people want to comment on it, then so be it. It could be worse, yeah, it could be a lot worse, so I'll take it.
It won't be all laughing and joking on the day though, as both teams look to knuckle down and start the season with some silverware.
The season's only just beginning really, but we're looking forward to the game this Sunday, and obviously it's always great to play in a cup final.
I think it's difficult with Arsenal to necessarily pick out one or two key players. We know that throughout their squad they've got a lot of quality players, and even their internationals that don't play for England, their Scottish internationals, that they're great players, and I think we need to make sure we focus on them as a team and not worry too much about them, but let them worry about us and let them worry about our game plan.
Bristol are top of the league. Are you expecting a tight game?
Yeah, definitely. I think they're a great side. I think they've definitely improved from 2 years ago when we've played them. So I think it'll be a tight match and a tough match.
I think the fact that obviously Arsenal are favourites can work in our favour. I think there's no pressure on us. We can go out there and we can enjoy the game. And
the cup final for me is always a different day. I think the hard work is the semi-final because there's a degree of pressure there to get to the final. So once you're at the final, you should enjoy the occasion, and I think that the pressure becomes less when you're in the final.
And before the final Sunday, you're going meeting the Queen this afternoon, aren't you?
Yeah, as part of Team GB, we've been invited to see the Queen at Buckingham Palace for a garden party, so looking forward to that this afternoon.